Dr. Hunt, what a pleasure to be with you. What an honor to be with
Brenda,
you.
we haven't even talked.
I know, but I'm excited for the conversation we're about to have. Would you share with us your role and involvement in the community in the 1984-1985 timeframe?
Yes. So what is very, very important about this interview is the world can change. Things can get better. So my first, H.L. Hunt is my father, and I receive funding from a family-owned business. The stock of Hunt Oil is a legal document where half of the money goes to the federal government for military and the welfare, and half goes to family members to improve society. And a woman rang my doorbell one day. Her name was Harriet Earhart. She was on the city council.
Yes.
So she said, Helen, we haven't met before. I'm Harriet Earhart on the city council, and I want to talk to you. And she had a woman with her who was a tall, broad-shouldered, looked like a very smart woman. So the two of them came into my home and sat down, and they said, the federal government has offered every major city in the United States $2,000 to open a domestic violence center. And I'm on the city council, and we always take a vote. Well, of course, I wanted to receive the funding from the government. But the 9 men, I'm the only woman on the city council, and they said, Harriet, we don't have that problem in Dallas. And then the tall woman who came with Harriet was a lawyer. And she said, Helen, I can show you the graves of women who've been killed by their husbands in an argument.
Sure.
Because I did the burial services. We need a domestic violence center here in Dallas. And would you be willing to give some money? So I pulled out my checkbook, and that was the first philanthropic gift I had ever made. And I mean, I have money, so I've got to improve society.
Well,
and
we are
I'm
all
thrilled
so
that
grateful.
I was able to do that.
We're all so grateful, Dr. Hunt.
Yes.
What was your own professional life like at the time when Dr. Earhart knocked on your door?
I had been sent to Hockaday, a girls' school.
Right.
And I loved studying at Hockaday, but I was concerned about South Oak Cliff.
Okay.
And the first degree I got at college was to be a teacher certificate.
Okay.
Because in the literature classes, the Brothers Karamazov, there's Mark Twain, they're interesting books to read.
Sure.
About the people in the world.
Yes.
And I decided I wanted to be an English teacher at South Oak Cliff. And I did my student teaching at Hillcrest High School, and they said, okay, you're great, it'll be fine. So then I applied to South Oak Cliff, and I taught English classes for a while there. So for a while I was a teacher, but then I also got a degree in psychology.
Okay. Well, we're very interested in hearing about where the idea of forming the Women's Foundation came from.
Well, it was Harriet Earhart started, and then she said, Helen, now you've made a gift, let's have a gathering. I have a living room, and then there is a table where I can have food, and let's have a luncheon. So I contacted Tracy Gary, and bless her heart, I didn't even pay for it. I said, Tracy, some people in Dallas are interested in starting a women's foundation. Could you fly here and tell tell us what you've done in the San Francisco Women's Foundation.
Okay.
So she came to that first luncheon at Harriet
wow.
Earhart's bedroom to show it can happen.
Things can change.
Women can be in charge of their money. Eventually, I went to New York, and Gloria Steinem put me on a board. They put me to work, and one day the Seneca Falls Hall of Fame called me, and they said, "Helen, we want to induct you in the Women's Hall of Fame as the founder of feminist philanthropy." So I went, and they inducted me, and I've always said it should be Tracy Gary, because she actually started it.
What other special memories, Dr. Hunt, do you have from those early days of foundation work?
Well, I guess how loving it was to work with the women. Becky Sykes was the first, and then we were in the newspaper quite a bit. And in August 25, 1985, this is Becky Sykes, and here's Hope Garcia, Catalina Hope Garcia, and me.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture. So it sounds like a very diverse group of women got together to form the foundation.
Yes, and that's so important.
I agree.
That is so important.
What has it meant to you to see how the foundation has grown over these 40 years?
Well, there's no question that a man and a woman want the same things, and just because you're a woman, you're not inferior. You know that
Exactly.
we're the one that create the next generation. We give birth to the future.
Exactly.
And so there's no reason why women's equality to men isn't celebrated like it should be.
Well, Dr. Hunt, you brought up the future. And so as you imagine the next 40 years for the Women's Foundation, what's one of the boldest ideas you think could be pursued?
Well, for women's equality, obviously we need a female president or something. anyone to replace. I know everyone is struggling with what's happening in Washington, D.C.
And I did want to ask you that if you had a message, something that we didn't think to ask you about, is there an idea that you would want to share with the women and men and girls that are going to see this video?
Well, I just want to celebrate that Karen White was chosen.
We're very excited about that as well.
And I just have deepest respect for anyone who's trying to make society a place where we are meant to live together. You know, that we're to be a global humanity for people. I watch the news, and there's just so much murder going on, and people killing people, and that really should end.
I agree with that. It should end. Did you bring other things that you wanted to share with those that will see the videotape?
You know, the Annie Leibovitz, one day, one day, I'll just do this if you want. One day, Gloria Steinem said, "Okay, Helen, it happened. Where there is now women's equality." And she said, "All right, you really helped a lot." And she said, "Now I would like everyone who has been a women's philanthropist any place in the world to come to one place, and we're going to have a goodbye party." And so I worked with women who found this large place that you can rent to have a luncheon, and next door is a stage, and so some other women were helping me, and they said, "Okay, Gloria's going to come. There's going to be a goodbye party. So she said, what Gloria was going to say, welcome to your place in history. You have changed the world, and this is our goodbye party. And so someone said, Helen, you know, one of the things the women would really enjoy is if Annie Leibovitz could take our photo.
Of course.
So basically we have a book. Oh, and then they said the women didn't want to stop having meetings, that they wanted to become women moving millions.
Oh, yeah.
And so they met regularly.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And they get together regularly. So these women for all over the world. Oh, and this is Deborah Lindholm, who is working with us now in Africa.
A real tribute to you, Dr. Hunt, and all that you imagined for the Women's Foundation and all that you continue to do. We are so grateful for you.
Well,
thank you very much.
Oh, we are. Karen is amazing.
We're also grateful for Karen.
Yeah, the leadership is very important, and we've had good leaders.
We have.
Karen is taking it
to the next level.
It's an honor to talk about history.
Well, it's certainly been an honor for me to get to spend this time with the legendary Dr. Hunt.